Hi there, it's Erin Duffy, your stage presence coach. And yes, I'm back again with another tip for all of you leaders and business professionals who want to own your voice, strengthen your presence, and make a greater impact in every room you walk into. And again, this month, I'm speaking directly to all of you accomplished women in your 50s and beyond. And today, I want to talk about something that I think many of us feel, but we don't actually really say out loud. There's a certain point in our career when it can be tempting to look backwards. You kind of remember the version of yourself who had more energy, could move faster, would say yes to everything, and could push through one more meeting, one more project, one more late night, and somehow you just keep going. Do you remember that? I certainly do. And quite honestly, I really loved that time. I really did. I thrived on it. But now we kind of look around and we see our younger colleagues, and they're bringing their own energy and their ambition and their confidence to the room. And without really thinking about it or realizing, you may start to measure yourself up against two impossible standards. One, the woman you used to be, and two, the woman you think you're supposed to be now. But here is what I want you to remember. Your next chapter does not need to be a younger version of you. It needs to be a more fully expressed version of you. The woman who knows what matters, the woman who has learned how to spend her energy, the woman who can actually tell the difference between urgency and importance, and the woman who does not need to prove everything to everyone anymore. Feel that? Understand that? You understand that? Because I do. And here's the thing, that's not a loss. That is leadership maturity. But see, to access that maturity, that type of leadership, you need to stop asking yourself, how can I get back to her? And believe me, I have asked that question so many times over the years. And I want you now to turn that question. I want you to start asking, now, how do I bring more of who I am now to the room? So before your next meeting, your presentation, or maybe you have a really important conversation coming up, I want you to ask yourself this question. What part of me am I leaving outside this room? Is it my confidence? Is it my humor? Is it my directedness? Is it my experience? Is it my point of view? Is it my willingness to speak up? And you may have other things to add there. And here's the thing. When you figure it out, I want you to choose one piece of yourself to bring back in the room. All right. So maybe you speak with a little bit more conviction, or maybe you let your personality show, or maybe you stop trying to sound like everyone else and you say things in a way that actually sounds like you. Because here's the thing about presence. Presence is not about recapturing who you were at 35 or 40. It's about embodying who you are now, with more honesty, with more power, and definitely with more ease. You do not need to compete with a younger version of yourself, and you do not need to become someone else to be relevant. You need to stop editing out the very qualities that make your leadership rich and seasoned and unmistakably yours. See, this next chapter is not asking you to go backward. We don't want to go backward. It's actually inviting you to become more fully present, more fully expressed, and more you. And that is the kind of presence that people want from you. And by the way, it's the kind of presence they remember. So try that. Ask yourself that question. What are you leaving outside? And bring one piece back in and see how it feels. Let me know. Okay, that is it for this time. Wishing you all a fantastic week ahead. And I'll see you next time for another tip on bringing your stage presence to every room you walk into.